Hi guys, Dr. YouTube here, Tucker. Make sure you subscribe and like. All right, today's video will be on what this world is coming to, guys. It's like the Bible says. All right, in the end, it'll just be crazy. Watch this, okay?
And this is now at the forefront of rights in America.
Target is taking a stand on the transgender bathroom controversy playing out across the nation. Target said Tuesday that transgender customers can use restrooms corresponding with their gender identity.
And
Each
they
person
did that.
can now
There's
use
free commercials for
restrooms
Target.
that align with their
And that's why they
personal
did that.
gender identity.
I know that it's like a trend to be more like welcoming or open-minded towards that kind of issue.
As a woman shopping at Target, do you mind a man coming in as a transgender woman into the restroom?
No, not at all.
It's an ever-changing society, so business is business. I think that they're doing what they need to
Did
do
you hear that
to-
woman right
to
there?
make things evolve in regards to business.
They asked her if she would have no problem with a guy in the bathroom with her. Are you kidding me? She's a liar. You can't even look at a woman nowadays without them considering it rape, right? And this lady says, oh, no problem with one being in the bathroom. She's a liar too because she didn't want to seem like she was a bitch.
It's like a trend to be more like welcoming or open-minded towards that kind of issue.
Because that's
As a
what
woman
she is.
shopping at Target, do you mind a man coming in as a transgender woman into the restroom?
No, not at all.
You
It's
liar.
an ever-changing society.
She is a liar.
Business is business. I think
A
they're
liar.
doing what they need to do to make things evolve in regards to business.
This guy's right.
I think
He's
shoppers
telling the truth. That's why they do this. It's free commercials for the business. And that's what it's going to turn into.
Dr. Eric Walsh was a respected director of public health in California.
What's this?
serving the poor in
Poor
the
guy.
trenches of the Los Angeles area. He also served on President Obama's Presidential Advisory Council on HIV and AIDS.
We had opened up a dental clinic for HIV positive individuals, and we were able to fund this clinic and allow those individuals to get care.
Dr. Walsh was an associate pastor in his church. His desire to serve the sick is based on his religious faith.
My mother was a single mother, and what got us through, what kept us out of trouble, led us down a path to education where I got 2 doctoral degrees. Was the
But I
fact
bet
that
you he
we
wished
came
he
from
had a dad.
denomination that holds education in high regard, and medicine and medical missionary work in high regard, and all those things were part of what protected me growing up. So I held on to those beliefs.
After accepting Georgia's offer to serve as the Director of Health for Northwest Georgia, Dr. Walsh began preparing to move his family across the country. Then Dr. Walsh received an unexpected request from the state. They asked him to submit copies of his sermons.
I submitted 4 sermons to someone in the department, high up in the department. They reviewed those sermons, and the next day I no longer had a job.
Politely sent them copies of the sermons themselves. They reviewed them, and the very next day they fired me.
State officials called to let Dr. Walsh know he was fired by leaving him a voicemail. What they didn't realize is that they forgot to hang up their phones.
There's no phone really to say it anyway. You're out.
They forgot to hang up the phone, and I just hear laughter. I just thought, man, this is pretty rough. I mean, they have to understand being in the field, that me not getting that job is tantamount to the complete destruction of a career. And when they laughed, I mean, it was almost too much to bear.
No American should be fired
Huh.
for something they say in a sermon.
This is allowed to stand. It sets an incredibly terrible precedent for a country that's supposed to be
Supposed to
based
be,
on certain inherent
religious
freedoms
rights.
and rights. And if this is erased for Eric Walsh, it's erased for generations to come.
You guys, Satan's running this country, guys. You need to get down on your knees and pray. Pray for your enemies so Jesus will get to their souls, change their minds, and make them believe that God's real. That there is an afterlife, and this life is
Primary school pupils as young as 4
our
are
life.
being asked to choose
This
the
is
gender they
for him
want
to
identify
enjoy,
with
not us.
before starting school. In a letter from Brighton Hove City Council that's been sent to parents, they're asking them to support your child to choose the gender they most
So you hear this?
identify with.
Well, the move
More
has been criticised by some parents
changing your
who
kids
say
into
that
not knowing what
children
sex they
don't
are.
have a sophisticated
That has something to
understanding
do
of
with it
sexual
too, trying to
issues, that it could be
asexualize
potentially
everybody,
harmful. But the council
just to make it one
defended its
single
actions as a
machine
response to
that works for
requests
you.
of families.
I would say that Paul's far too young to be asking that question, and it complicates the scenario, and it doesn't need to be complicated.
You understand that?
I just thought it was a bit odd. I think it was a question that needed to be asked so early in life.
I'm afraid this is symptomatic of what's going on across the country. Gender issues, gender identity, sexual issues are being foisted onto 4 and 5-year-olds. For heaven's sake, let's give these children a childhood. We can deal with these problems later in life.
Basically, I identify as non-binary, which means that I don't fully identify as 100% male or 100% female.
The form sent to parents of 4-year-olds starting school had a gender section.
What do you have between your legs so we can keep you away from the girls? You have a dick? Okay, put him in the male side. You got a pussy? Women's side. There's those only two differences, guys.
Other than male or female.
Plant the seed into a child at the age of 4. that
You guys
you
are
can
so
choose your
stupid.
gender, yeah, if it's different than how you were created. And then you get to the college level where what you see there is the propagandizing of these students to the point where
Commercializing.
whatever you want it to be.
Because they can have a new women's, men's, and something else. They're trying to open up more markets, guys. Do you see that?
Of evaluation. I mean, clearly
It's all
not based
business.
on
Demonized
moral
business.
standpoint or any evidential standpoint. It's their opinion about
Greed takes over man.
Whereas another said, well, I don't have the right to really say that there are any standards for anything that goes on in life. Now, that is the world that we are up against.
Do you understand that?
This, whereas we think we're talking on a common level of uniformity to say, you know, there is right, there is wrong. Hold on a second. You can't even assume that anymore because what is right and wrong?
See that? Now they're messing with sin. Man, and you guys are just eating it up because you believe there's no God.
Histeria yang banyak berlaku sejak akhir-akhir ini. Mufti Kelantan, Datuk Muhammad Syukri Muhammad berkata, ia ada kaitan dengan fenomena El Nino yang melanda negara sekarang.
Perubatan Islam menjelaskan histeria berkait rapat dengan penjagaan kebersihan diri. Datuk Seri Baharudin Abu menegaskan jika kebersihan
Berpunca dari lembaga hitam menyebabkan sekolah berkenaan menangguhkan sesi persekolahan
adalah disebabkan faktor ketakutan. Ini kerana budaya takut terhadap hantu dipupuk sejak kecil oleh ibu bapa penakut
That was a demon.
dengan kehadiran makhluk halus.
That's what happened to my brother. I watched that other video I made.
Tapi kita seharusnya mendidik anak-anak jangan jadi anak-anak
SMK Kemumin dan SMK Kubang Karian 3. Sebelum itu lebih 90 pelajar dan guru di SMK Pengkalan. Dalam kejadian terbaru, histeria menyerang pelajar di 3 buah sekolah menengah di Kota Baru iaitu Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Pengkalan Cepa 1,
Demons. And there's Baal's satanic gate. And then the New World Order, just like the Bible says, guys.
171 countries officially signed the new United Nations Climate Change Agreement today. It's the first of its kind. Critics claim the administration is bypassing Congress by calling it an agreement rather than a treaty, which would require congressional approval.
An upheaval, a massive change is required right now, one that leads to a new collective consciousness, a new collective evolution of the human race, inspired and enabled by a sense of urgency.
He's a liar.
From all of you.
He's a liar.
You are the last best hope of Earth.
Whatever, dude. Us, the one that destroyed it, and now we're the last hope.